Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a phrase that holds immense power and wisdom. A phrase that, if truly embraced, can transform our lives from a relentless race into a meaningful journey. It's a simple, yet profoundly resonant reminder: don't rush your life. In our relentlessly accelerating modern world, we are constantly bombarded with a deluge of messages advocating for speed, promoting efficiency, and celebrating instant gratification. We are subtly, yet persistently, taught to chase after success, to achieve ambitious goals, to acquire material possessions, and crucially, to accomplish all of these pursuits as quickly and as instantaneously as humanly possible. From our earliest formative years, perhaps even before we fully grasp the concept of time itself, we are actively encouraged to hurry, to get ahead of our peers, to outpace the competition, and to constantly strive for the next big thing. This relentless and often exhausting pursuit of speed, this perpetual race against an invisible clock, frequently leaves us feeling overwhelmingly stressed, utterly exhausted, and, paradoxically, with a strange and persistent sense of unfulfillment. We find ourselves rushing through our mornings, often in a frantic blur, perhaps gulping down lukewarm coffee in haste, and regrettably skipping the most important meal of the day, breakfast, all in a desperate attempt to arrive at work or our daily obligations precisely on time. We then rush through our workdays, juggling a dizzying array of multiple tasks and seemingly endless deadlines, barely managing to snatch a fleeting moment to simply breathe, to center ourselves, or to even fully process the information that inundates us. We rush through our evenings, desperately trying to squeeze in an improbable number of chores, running essential errands, and attempting to maintain some fragile semblance of a social life, only to eventually collapse into bed, utterly depleted and dreading the shrill alarm that will inevitably signal the commencement of yet another day of incessant rushing. But what if there was, in fact, an entirely different way of existing, a more harmonious and fulfilling path? What if, in our frantic and often misguided haste to merely live, we are inadvertently missing out on the very essence of life itself, on its most profound and beautiful moments? What if, by constantly fixating our gaze upon the distant horizon, perpetually looking ahead to the next significant milestone, the next grand achievement, or the eagerly anticipated next destination, we are tragically overlooking the intrinsic beauty, the subtle wonders, and the profound significance of the present moment, the only moment we truly possess? This, my friends, is the unequivocal core message embedded within the powerful injunction: don't rush your life. It is not merely an admonition, but rather an profound and heartfelt invitation, a compelling call to action to consciously and deliberately slow down our pace, to take deep, restorative breaths, to cultivate a state of deep presence, and to truly, authentically experience the immeasurable richness and intricate tapestry of each moment, as it gently and organically unfolds before us. It is about embracing the profound, understanding that life, in its most authentic form, is not a frantic, competitive race, designed to be won by the swiftest, but rather a magnificent and awe-inspiring journey, replete with discovery and growth. A journey that is meant to be savored, cherished, and deeply appreciated at every single turn. Consider the timeless and universally applicable wisdom, so elegantly embedded in the ancient words of the venerable Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu: nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This ancient and remarkably insightful proverb beautifully and succinctly encapsulates the very essence of the philosophy of not rushing. Nature, in its boundless and inherent wisdom, operates according to its own intrinsic rhythms and its own unhurried, majestic pace. A tiny, dormant seed, brimming with latent life, does not suddenly sprout into a towering tree overnight. Instead, it meticulously takes its time, drawing sustenance from the earth, absorbing nourishment from the sun and rain, and patiently undergoing a slow, deliberate process of transformation. A mighty river, with its relentless flow, does not miraculously carve a majestic canyon in the span of a single day, or even a single year. It is a gradual, persistent, and awe-inspiring geological process spanning countless millennia. A magnificent tree, reaching for the heavens, does not miraculously grow to its full, impressive height in the fleeting duration of a single season. It requires decades, even centuries, of steady, incremental, and unhurried growth, meticulously adding ring after ring. Yet, within this seemingly unhurried and often imperceptible pace, nature consistently achieves the most incredible and breathtaking feats, creating astonishingly beautiful landscapes, nurturing intricate and interdependent ecosystems, and sustaining life in all its myriad forms. Everything that needs to be accomplished within the vast and complex system of nature is indeed accomplished, not through frantic, hurried speed, but rather through consistent, deliberate, sustained, and supremely patient progression. When we allow ourselves to be consumed by the relentless urge to rush, we frequently and inevitably make careless mistakes. We overlook crucial details that could profoundly impact our outcomes. We tragically miss invaluable opportunities for deeper connection with others, for profound and transformative learning experiences, and for the purest, most authentic forms of genuine joy. We become so singularly focused on reaching the elusive finish line that we utterly fail to appreciate the breathtaking scenery, the unexpected detours, and the rich experiences that define the journey itself. Think for a moment about the seemingly simple, everyday act of eating a meal. When we rush through our meals, mindlessly shoveling food into our mouths, we barely register the taste. We don't take the time to notice the delightful textures, the inviting aromas, or the subtle, complex flavors that the food generously offers. We eat purely out of a sense of necessity, driven by hunger, rather than out of a sense of mindful enjoyment and appreciation. But when we consciously choose to slow down, when we truly savor each individual bite, allowing our senses to fully engage, our entire dining experience is miraculously transformed into a moment of profound pleasure. A truly satisfying and deeply nourishing sensory delight. The exact same profound principle, this golden rule of mindful engagement, applies with equal force and relevance to almost every single facet and aspect of our complex lives. When we rush through our conversations, when we speak over others, or impatiently wait for our turn to interject, we tragically miss the subtle nuances in someone's tone of voice, the unspoken emotions subtly conveyed in their eyes, or the deeper meaning beneath their words. We may hear the sounds they make, but we don't truly, empathetically listen. When we rush through our creative endeavors, whether it's writing, painting, composing music, or any other artistic expression, our work often suffers from a significant lack of depth, originality, and the soulful essence that makes it truly compelling. We often prioritize producing a large quantity of output over crafting something of true, enduring quality. When we rush through our relationships, treating interactions as mere transactions, we fail to cultivate the deep understanding, the rich tapestry of shared experiences, and the mutual support and unwavering trust that are absolutely essential for building truly meaningful and lasting bonds. We tend to focus on superficial, fleeting interactions, rather than investing in genuine, heartfelt intimacy. The profound act of not rushing is not, in any way, synonymous with being idle, lazy, or complacently stagnant. On the contrary, it is about being supremely intentional in our actions, and our approach to life. It is about consciously choosing to prioritize quality over mere speed, to embrace the richness of the present moment over the anxiety-inducing anticipation of a distant future, and to seek profound depth over shallow superficiality. It is about recognizing with clear-eyed wisdom that some things, indeed, the most intrinsically important things in life, simply cannot, and should not, be rushed. True personal growth, whether it be intellectual, emotional, or spiritual, is an organic process that inherently takes time, patient effort, and often, periods of quiet introspection. Genuine healing from wounds, both the visible physical ones, and the often invisible emotional scars, unequivocally requires immense patience, self-compassion, and the gentle passage of time. Building robust, enduring relationships demands consistent, dedicated effort, shared vulnerable moments, and a multitude of deeply meaningful interactions. Not merely hurried, fleeting exchanges. Discovering our true purpose, unearthing our deepest passions, and understanding our unique contribution to the world, is often a complex and circuitous journey of persistent introspection, courageous exploration, and quiet self-discovery, rather than a sudden, blinding flash of instantaneous revelation. The great Stoic philosopher Seneca, whose wisdom transcends centuries, once sagely observed, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it, when we allow ourselves to be perpetually caught in the vortex of rushing. We are, in a very real and profound sense, squandering the most precious commodity we possess, our finite time."